Moses, come down the mountain.
Come down, come down.
10 laws in his hand.
In his hand, in his hand.
Saw the people dancing.
Golden calf stand.
He broke them tablets.
Break, Lord, break.
He broke the stone. Broke the stone.
Broke the stone.
He broke the law. Broke the law.
Broke the law.
Punished hard, but still God's man.
Still God's man.
Still God's man.
He broke the stone.
Fire on the mountain.
Smoke and flame.
Thunder was rolling.
Calling his name.
40 days hungry.
40 nights long.
Punished but chosen.
Still carry on.
He broke the stone. Broke the stone.
Broke the stone.
He broke the law. Broke the law.
Broke the law.
Punished hard, but still God's man.
Still God's man. Still God's man. He broke the stone.
He climbed again, he climbed again.
Climbed again. Climbed again.
God gave the word with his holy hand.
Holy hand. Holy hand.
Mercy fell, but the law still stands. Law still stand. Law still stand. Oh, he broke the stone.
Broke the stone.
He broke the stone. Broke the stone.
Broke the law.
Punished hard, but still God's man. Still God's man. Still God's man.
He broke the stone.
Tennessee is where I was born, and it will always be my home. Where church bells ring on Sunday morn, and gospel songs aren't sung alone. With music born in every town, from mountain streams to river shore, where voices rise and roots run deep, and the chorus never ends, like a hymn the ages lend. How could you ask for more?
Greens of rolling hills change with fall to scenes of gold like heaven's door.
The Cumberland flows through Music City, humming songs from days before. With music born in every town, from mountain streams to river shore, where voices rise and roots run deep, and the chorus never ends, like a hymn the ages lend. How could you ask for more?
Small fingers trace the faded blue of tattoos etched in skin. Stories warped by a weathered time more than sun or wind. Once the lines were sharp and true, a map of where he'd been. But now they blur like memories do on the front porch. There on Jefferson, on the front porch there on Jefferson, where the sweet tea meets the sun. Old hands tell tales the books forgot to boys who've just begun. The ink may fade, but the meaning stays in stories one by one, passed down like a well-worn song. On the front porch there on Jefferson, do as I say, not as I've done. He grins with half a sigh. Regrets a mark that time can leave, like ink that won't run dry. And the boys all nod from where they sit, sons of a son of a son, learning truths in the cooling dusk on the front porch. There on Jefferson, on the front porch there on Jefferson, where the sweet tea meets the sun. Old hands tell tales the books forgot to boys who've just begun. The ink may fade, but the meaning stays in stories one by one, passed down like a well-worn song. On the front porch there on Jefferson, back, each leaves its own tattoo. But love, he says, don't ever fade. It's the one that pulls you through. And the boys just watch as fireflies dance, their day not quite yet done. Hearts wide open, dreams unfolding on the front porch there on Jefferson. On the front porch there on Jefferson, where the sweet tea meets the sun. Old hands tell tales the books forgot to boys who've just begun. The ink may fade, but the meaning stays in stories one by one, passed down like a well-worn song. On the front porch there on Jefferson,
something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Come sing with me. What you dream can be. Take a walk outside, slow down life's ride, so everyone can see. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again. Happy again.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
We went to Granny's each Christmas with loved ones from far and near. Daddy with the baby Jesus story. What a childhood memory so dear.
Until the last song I will hear, I will remember those early years and the love that surrounded me. The love that surrounded me
Is the sweetest part. Oh, the sweetest part of those memories.
sitting on the porch snapping peas, glad when we had a summer's breeze.
placed me on his knee, and as I went up, he'd holler,
The older I get, please Lord, don't let me forget.
my childhood memories from the past, because I want them to last
Until the last song I will hear, I will remember those early years and the love that surrounded me.
the love that surrounded me is the sweetest part. Oh, the sweetest part of those memories. Of those memories.
So we go into NBC, we tell them we got an idea for a show about nothing.
Exactly.
They say, what's your show about? I say nothing.
There you go.
I think you may have something here.
Have you ever seen Elaine dance?
Elaine dance.
It's more like a full-body dry heave set to music.
You're gonna be the first pirate.
But I don't want to be a pirate.
What are you talking about?
You double-dipped the chip.
He lives in a bubble.
Boy.
Nothing for you.
So you think you're sponge worthy?
Serenity now! Shut up, you old pig.
But you're still master of your domain.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Oh my God. I'm really sorry.
I was in the pool! Seinfeld, you magnificent.
When you're free in Fredonia, breathe in the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends. Free in Fredonia and happy again.
Danny.
Danny.
Danny, she's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You could save a life.
Being a parent, especially for the first time, with that comes a lot of self-doubt. As a dad, I just try to lead by example. When you're trying to be the best person that you can be, your kids see that and then they emulate that.
Adding your own flavor to fashion comes with age.
Okay, Dad, look at you.
Forgetting how to add doesn't. Learn the warning signs of Alzheimer's. Some things come with age, some others don't.
Thank you for your help, Max.
Talk to your child about hidden dangers they haven't thought of, and check out all our safety tips for caregivers at cpsc.gov.
Some things you shouldn't fix yourself. Do not try to fix your old broken crib. Newer is safer. Cribs for sale today are among the safest in the world. Every child deserves to have a safe sleep.
Seriously? Why do you do it? You ignore the signs and the flashing lights.
That's my dad.
That's my mom behind those cones. How would you feel if that was your family? Flashing lights mean move over.
Looking for something to drill? Keep your kids safe by anchoring your furniture and TVs to the wall to prevent tip-overs. Keep your kids safe. Anchor your furniture and TVs.
A lethal dose is in here.
who gets it, I won't know.
Scary that it can be put into anything when you can't even see it or notice it.
There's a fly in the barn with a ball in his hands, and his name is mentioned time to time. They watched him on TV when we told the world to go pee, and Wilma was forgotten for a while. And the jukebox was golden where we used to dance, and $11.91 to find true love. But the Camelot was more, with Buford at the door, and we'd end up at the poor man's country club. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the cave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave. And we'll stop at Joe B's and buy us a beer, while Bill Bren makes the ladies pay. The music people come down when summer rolls around, just to hear the old time fiddles play. And the bridge on the Cumberland turns when tall boats sail, and the motorcycles run where children play. With toys by their side, they take the bikes and ride with dreams to give from those who really care. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the cave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave. And the Mason Rudolph houses invite the golf balls in. Their windows are covered with towels. And Pettigo's Hardware, everything you want is there. If it's not, you really didn't need it anyhow. And the boot on the hill is walking someplace still, and the floods rise with the river's might. When we slept while the walls blew down, then woke to a brand new town, and the top spot was born that winter night. And Gander is a place where a plane went down and left a lot of sad folk behind. The flag for which they died still flies on Riverside and shows the courage of a town and the test of time. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the cave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave.
Wait, use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
She held court every Sunday morning. The back pew was her throne, with words of wisdom to make us think and laugh about when we got home. Anything that might happen might cause the poet to write. Miss Betty kept the books for those who wanted things done right. The back pew was reserved, her warm red shawl in view. Everyone knew she would disappear before the prayer was through. Taking care of collection plates, green jackets, or homemade stew. When her children came to fill that space, homecoming was sweet delight. Her heart would glow with family clothes when they'd fill that back pew up. Now Betty's dreamed herself away to the arms of Jesus sent, but the back pew is never empty, 'cause her memory is still sitting there. And came one Sunday morning, to church I felt to go, to sit in that sacred place that I had come to know. Alone there in somber thought, I wished her family here. Her presence so close, I could feel this empty pew filled with love and sweet Betty memories. The back pew was reserved, her warm red shawl in view. Everyone knew she would disappear before the prayer was through. Taking care of collection plates, green jackets, or homemade stew. Her presence so close, I could feel this empty pew filled with love and sweet Betty memories.
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Putting on my thinking cap, ready to play a game, and I hope this game doesn't strain my brain. The free Infredonia's calling, it's never quite the same. These questions keep blowing my mind, I hope that I get them in on time.
Answer quick to raise your score. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Questions and questions, just guessing is lame. I'm stacking up the answers in this trivia hall of fame. If you cannot see or hear, Gary is to blame.
Oh yeah, Gary is to blame. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you won. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun. in fun. Gary grins, expecting Chrissy to guess and miss, but she nails it again, and he's stunned by the twist. He squints at the screen like it has to be wrong, while Chrissy just smiles. She's been sharp all along. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you won. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun.
When they learn something new and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
I never got a college degree. Now I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions.
There's a place two rivers meet at the top of Tennessee. You hear the song about the last train gone to the town that's home to me. Now the railroad tracks go nowhere where the 10th Street Depot stands. The train shut down when the bridge turns round and the boats call out all hands. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows. Are the Roxy lights still shining to show where dreams are born? Our summer dates on magic skates still on pinewood floors? Do the movies show at sunset? Are the cars there in a line? No way to lose on a Shoney's cruise, finding love on a weekend night. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows. No way to lose on a Shoney's cruise, finding love on a weekend night. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows.
gazed over his glasses as I slowly walked through the door. His eyes held no question at my hesitation. You could tell he had seen it before. How much could you give? As I reached in my pocket and pulled out an old diamond ring. The diamond still glistened while he carefully listened when I asked him how much it would bring. The old ring belonged in my family for years, my mother's mother on down. My mom's last request before they laid her to rest was this ring be passed to me now. But as you can see, I'm in the hard times, and now I must let it go. So name me a price and save your advice. Regrets come later, I know. How much for a memory? Look it over and tell. I'm down on my luck and I need a few bucks. I've got a memory for sale. The old pawnbroker slowly raised his head. He knew my position quite well. The ring you should keep, but come back next week. That is, if you still wanna sell. The old man watched as I walked away. He knew I would never return. That diamond ring was a precious thing, and he knew with time I would learn. How much for a memory? Look it over and tell. Memories stay, hard times fade away. Some things you just shouldn't sell. There are treasures in life no money can buy, and value the heart understands. When love leaves a mark, it lives in the spark of something held in your hands. How much for a memory? Look it over and tell. Memories stay, hard times fade away. Some things you just shouldn't sell. Memories stay, hard times fade away. Some things you just shouldn't sell. Some things just don't sell.
Danny.
Danny.
Danny! She's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You could save a life.
Used to hide in the shadows, kept my head down low. Banjo in the closet, didn't let it show. Malik said, come on man, let's shake up the scene. Country strings, hip-hop dreams, let's do something mean. Now I'm picking my banjo to a hip-hop beat. Spotlight on me, got them out of their seats. Didn't change who I am, just let my soul speak. A shy kid with a banjo in a brand new street. I just played on. Notes started popping, sudden fears were gone. From the back row, now I'm finally seen. A banjo and a backbeat, that's my scene. Yeah, I'm picking my banjo to a hip-hop beat. Spotlight on me, got them out of their seats. Didn't change who I am, just let my soul speak. A shy kid with a banjo, finally unique. Didn't need a spotlight, just a beat in the string. Heart still pounding, but I let myself sing. All it took was a moment and a little belief. Now I'm riding this rhythm, turning shy to relieve, yeah. Yeah, I'm picking my banjo to a hip-hop beat. Spotlight on me, got them out of their seats. Didn't change who I am, just let my soul speak. A shy kid with a banjo, finally unique.
Thank you for your help, Max.
Talk to your child about hidden dangers they haven't thought of, and check out all our safety tips for caregivers at cpsc.gov.
Seriously? Why do you do it? You ignore the signs and the flashing lights.
That's my dad.
That's my mom behind those cones. How would you feel if that was your family? Flashing lights mean move over.
On a canopied country road, among green fields in Tennessee, I stopped in awe at beauty there, a masterpiece to be seen. Past trees in the horizon, mirrored images of leaf and limb. The sky was blue with light peeking through, casting shadows upon my skin. Oh, Tennessee, my Tennessee, the memories wrap their arms around me. The mountains and the streams enhance my every dream. I'm grateful for the things the good Lord gives to me, and I thank Him every day for my life in Tennessee. The colors meld together with rainbows among the trees, a picture of art presented to all, but only discovered by me. A cloud tried to drift and cover, but the artist's light stayed to gleam, causing me pause and to remember who created that Tennessee scene. And when the storms come rolling in, I find peace in the whispering wind. The land holds my story, the sky holds my song. In Tennessee, where my heart belongs. Oh, Tennessee, my Tennessee. The memories wrap their arms around me. The mountains and the streams enhance my every dream. I'm grateful for the things the good Lord gives to me, and I thank Him every day for my life in Tennessee.
Thank you for your help, Max.
Talk to your child about hidden dangers they haven't thought of, and check out all our safety tips for caregivers at cpsc.gov.
He rode in on the horse he stole from Miller's farm next door. Whiskey breath and a crooked smile clattered through the general store. He tipped his hat to the preacher's wife and sang a cowboy tune. But fate was riding right behind, and it'd catch him all too soon. Now he swings where the oak tree leans, a lesson in the breeze, blown by prairie winds that tell of boots that failed to flee. You can gamble, curse, and fight your man, but one rule still applies. Don't ever drink and ride at night on a horse you didn't buy. He drifts by, lariat round his neck, a silhouette at dawn, a warning carved in weathered bark. That stallion wasn't yours, son. They say Farmer Miller tracked him down with vengeance in his eye. The town folks say he never missed, and the outlaw learned why. Now he swings where the oak tree leans, a lesson in the breeze, blown by prairie winds that tell of boots that failed to flee. You can gamble, curse, and fight your man, but one rule still applies. Don't ever drink and ride at night on a horse you didn't buy. High and think to steal a steed, you best remember Miller's aim and how that fool did bleed. The grave's still shallow, the rope's still tight, and justice still rides fast in towns where stolen horses are the crimes that never pass. Yeah, he swings where the oak tree leans, a tail the coyotes wail. His boots point down as what you didn't buy.
When they learn something new and you can just see in their faces, it's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
Lines on my face, they ain't battle scars. They're maps of the roads that brought me this far. Silver in my hair, wisdom in my eyes. Each wrinkle earned under heaven's skies. They chase the past in flashing lights, but I've got peace and quiet nights. Let them keep their mirrors clean and chase some airbrush magazine. I've lived through storms, I've danced through pain, felt every joy, survived the strain. They say we fade, but I draw near to the truth that grows with every year. Let them judge, I'll stand here clear, proudly breaking society's mirror. I've seen love rise and watched it fall, held grandbabies, answered every call. Used to run fast, now I walk slow, but I see things young hearts don't know. They praise the young, the smooth, the bright, but I've got roots that hold me tight. Let them keep their mirrors clean and chase some airbrush magazine. I've lived through storms, I've danced through pain, felt every joy, survived the strain. They say we fade, but I draw near to the truth that grows with every year. Let them judge, I'll stand here clear, proudly breaking society's mirror. No shame in slowing down the race, I've earned each line upon my face. I trade no youth for all I've known. This aged heart has fully grown. So let them keep their mirrors clean and chase some airbrushed magazine. I'll sing my song, I'll lift my prayer for every soul with silver hair. They say we fade, but I draw near to the truth that lives beyond the years. Let them judge, I'll stand here clear, proudly breaking society's mirror. Yeah, let them judge, we're growing dear every time we break society's mirror. We're never too old.
A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
Scary that it can be put into anything when we can't even see it or notice it.
Some things you shouldn't fix yourself. Do not try to fix your old broken crib. Newer is safer. Cribs for sale today are among the safest in the world. Every child deserves to have a safe sleep.
Cinderella and dreams like Snow White in the dark. She still believes a hero searching to save her from a lonely heart. She still believes in happy endings, loves fairy tales and nursery rhymes. She still believes all love stories.
Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free in Fredonia show.
Hey, come in. Gentlemen, customers. How do you do? What are you boys giving me the runaround here? Come over here. Now, what do you want? Explain your business. We send you a telegram. Oh, you're the boys who sent the telegram. How do you do? That's a coincidence. I used to send telegrams myself. How are you? And how are you? That's all right, don't worry.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Hey, everybody. Everybody that's here. Oh, my goodness. My microphone is working. That's great. Hello. It's the Free in Fredonia show. It's Friday. My name is Gary Baker. I'm going to be pushing buttons and running y'all through this game of trivia. We're going to be playing. The subject tonight is Seinfeld. And it's one of the greatest sitcoms ever to be on television. I absolutely adored the show. I loved it. There are a lot of people that are fanatics about Seinfeld. And if y'all are one of those, we'll find out tonight. We'll find out how much you know. So go ahead and hit your share buttons. Let everybody know what we're doing. Invite them to come along, join us, play a little trivia. It's Friday. We're closing out the week. We're getting ready for the weekend. So right now, let's have a word for the day.
What then shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. You're never outmatched. God's backing turns every obstacle into a winnable fight.
Welcome to the Free in Fredonia show. Be sure you like and share with everybody. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is, the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have just enough time to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comments section. Be sure to watch the timer at the top of the screen so you will get your answer in before the cutoff. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. Good luck. Now, back to Gary.
Say bye-bye. All right, that's my baby there, Miss Bella. Get ready to play some trivia. I'm not sure who we have on. The comment section was not working earlier. So it's always something, it's always something going on. So if you're out there, I can see we got people on, but I don't know who you are. Go ahead and make a comment. Let me know who I'm talking to. And we'll get this game started on Seinfeld. There's Leanne. Hello, Leanne. Let me see if my comments are working here. Yeah, it looks like they are. Leanne's here, I know. All right, we're going to get started here. First question for Seinfeld coming up. Go ahead and play. Push 1, 2, 3, or 4 for the answers. And here we go. What's the name of Jerry Seinfeld's eccentric neighbor? Newman, George Costanza, Cosmo Kramer, or Art Vandelay? What's the name of Jerry Seinfeld's neighbor? Who was it? Newman, George Costanza, Cosmo Kramer, or Art Vandelay? All right. Just put your answer in. It has been a great day. I hope it's been a good day for you. If you were working, I hope you got a lot done and were productive. If you were goofing off, I hope you put 100% into that and did absolutely nothing. If it made you happy. Anyway, appreciate everybody being here and playing Cosmo Kramer. And we got 100% there. All right, Leanne, way to go. It looks like it's going to be up to Leanne. If my software it looks like I'm having problems. Hey, Melinda, glad you showed up. Here's question 2. Which item did Elaine accidentally eat that was worth thousands of dollars? You remember this episode? Was it an antique chocolate bar, a slice of King Edward VIII's wedding cake, a rare truffle, a Fabergé egg? What did Elaine eat that was allegedly worth thousands of dollars? Was it an antique chocolate bar, a slice of cake, a rare truffle, or a Fabergé egg? We'll get all the Seinfeld fanatics. See what you remember. I have absolutely no clue who's out there. My indicators have all just, the help desk did not help me. Anyway, all right. We got the 2 McKinnon girls. This could be a good contest. We know who's oldest. Let's find out who's smart. Melinda, you come from Happy Hour. All right. What job does George pretend to have when he claims to be Art Vandelay? Is it a lawyer, an engineer, a doctor, architect? All right, girls, get with it. The faster you answer, more points you get if you're correct. This is going to be an interesting game. 101. All right, time's up. I think y'all have too much time. I need to cut some of that time out. I know y'all are faster than that. What job? I think the time, I just heard the rumbling through the wall. Well, there's Bill Hoy, architect. Bill got here in time to answer that question. Hey, Bill, glad you joined us on a Friday. Hope you had a good day. It's been a great day. Getting ready for the weekend. Here's number 4 question coming up. We'll find out how much you know about Seinfeld. What soup does the soup Nazi famously refuse to serve people without proper etiquette? Was it mulligatawny, French onion, clam chowder, or chicken noodle? What soup was it? Mulligatawny, French onion, clam chowder, chicken noodle. That's a tongue twister. Bill, these 2 gals are pretty sharp. They know Seinfeld, so you got your work cut out for you tonight. I wish you the best of luck. Melinda has just got back from Happy Hour, so there's no telling how she's going to do. Leanne's been working all day. Look at that. Everybody got it right. Y'all going to wear me out on this whistle. Mulligatawny is the correct answer on that, as you obviously knew. All right. In what city is Seinfeld primarily set? New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, or Boston? Hurry, answer. Bill is at Lake Barkley. Well, you lucky dog. That is a great place to be. I hope if you're fishing, you catch a ton of them. What city? How fast were you on answering? That's going to determine the winner of this game. So I'll try to read the questions as fast because I know some of y'all can't see the screen. You're blind as a bat. So I'll read the questions as fast as I can and get ready to punch 1, 2, 3, or 4. Are you ready? I think everybody knows what the answer is. New York, of course. Everybody got it right. Bill's at Lake Barkley. Melinda just got back from Happy Hour, and Leanne's been working all day. And I've been working all day, too, so. Most of the day. I have to take that back. There was a few hours I goofed off. Who is Jerry's arch nemesis and annoying neighbor in this building? Is it Newman, Morty Seinfeld, David Puddy, or Babu Bat? Who's the annoying neighbor? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Newman, Morty, David, or Babu? I'll get ready to pause. We're on question 6. I'm getting where I'm forgetting. Maybe it adds a little bit more suspense to who is in the lead. Who's got the fastest fingers? I think everybody knows this one too. These are actually pretty easy questions. I should have made them a little harder. All right. Everybody's getting them right. Oh, Bill said he's still having happy hour. Well, good, Bill. That's good. Proud. Let's see who's winning this game. Bill came in a little bit later. I don't know if he got credit for all his. He's just one question behind. Leanne is in the lead. Look at that. All right. Bill, you got plenty of time. I'm sure one of them will drop the ball. Bill's having happy hour. Melinda just got back. Which character often exclaims, "Serenity now"? Kramer, Jerry Seinfeld, Frank Costanza, or Elaine Bennis? Who always said that? Serenity now. Kramer, Jerry, Crank, or Elaine? Bill, are you going to be doing some fishing? Please tell me you are. Throwing at least a line in the water. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like tomorrow. It's been hot today. I don't think I want to be out on the water. It gets a little warm. All right, which character? Frank Costanza. Melinda's the only one got that one. Oh, y'all dropped the ball on that one. You got it, Melinda. You're the only one who got it. So I don't have to blow the whistle. Serenity now. Don't you remember when he yelled that? You'll see it in another rerun. Here we go. Question 8. What is Elaine's favorite contraceptive method she hoards? Is it the sponge, the pill, IUD, or condoms? What's her favorite contraceptive method? And she hoards it. The sponge, the pill, IUD, or condoms? Let me get my whistle ready. Yes, my indicators show that it doesn't show anybody playing the game. I've got a big 0 up there, and we know that's not true. I need to address that. The sponge, of course. All right, here we go. This is entirely too much time for y'all to answer. It kind of makes the game drag. Don't you think, Leanne? What's the name of the coffee shop where everybody meets? Tom's Diner, Monk's Cafe, Joe's Coffee, or Central Perk? What's the name of that coffee shop? You see it on the corner every day or every episode just about. Tom's Diner, Monk's Cafe, Joe's Coffee, or Central Perk? Uh-oh. Somebody got it wrong. Sorry about that. It makes me laugh. Yeah, that's right, Leanne. You don't know because you got it wrong. You know now, though. Sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you. Monk's Cafe. Melinda and Bill remembered that. Central Perk is in Friends, Leanne. FYI. All right, question 10 coming up. What holiday did Frank Costanza invent as an alternative to Christmas? Was it Wintertide, Springmas, Giftless Day, or Festivus? It makes me laugh just thinking about it. What holiday did Frank Costanza invent? Wintertide, Springmas, Giftless Day, or Festivus? I think everybody's going to get this one. These are really easy questions. Melinda, how's your arm? Are you doing all right with it? And I know you're managing. I couldn't believe how hard you worked the other day at the Highland Games. She had one arm and she was packing away boxes. Festivus. Everybody got it right. Of course. Let me pause it here real fast. I'm curious. See if Bill's caught up. Nope, you're still in last place, Bill, but Melinda's has taken over the lead. But you're not that far behind, Bill. All right. Melinda's got 4,700 points. Leanne's got 4,200. Bill, you got 3,600. You can't see them on your screen. All right, back to the game. I am thinking, I'll let y'all know since y'all are here. It's just us talking. Let me do this question first. What does George do for a living at the start of the series? Really? This will test your memory banks. What does George do for a living at the start of the series? Real estate agent, importer, exporter, comedian, architect. Anyway, I'm thinking about finally bringing some form of prizes to the game to make it more interesting. So I'm debating on how to do that, but just stay alert. Be you got it wrong. Keep your ear open. Real estate agent. Everybody got it wrong. Keep your ear to the ground. I'll let you know what's going on, but there is something brewing for sure. I just don't know how big or spectacular I want to make it. Which actor played himself on Seinfeld during a storyline about a pilot? Was it Larry David, Jerry Seinfeld, Jason Alexander, or Bryan Cranston? Cash is king, Bill. No, Bill, it's going to have to be a little bit more. I'm going to have to be more creative. Anybody can give away cash if they got it. I'm gonna do something a little bit more creative for the prizes. You'll find out. But if you want to put up a cash prize, I mean, we can always use another sponsor. So, just write me a check. And we can get that cranked up Monday. A gift card. Leanne wants a gift card. Now, that's a thought. That's actually a good idea, Leanne. Jerry Seinfeld played himself. Don't y'all remember that one? Everybody got it wrong. All right. Here we go. This is question 13, I think, coming up. What candy does Kramer drop into a surgical patient's body? Skittle, Milk Dud, M&M, Junior Mint. Quickly, quickly, quickly. 1, 2, 3, or 4. What candy did Kramer drop? Skittle, Milk Dud, M&M, Junior Mint. I can see whoever pops up in the comments section first. I can see how fast your reflexes are. In this situation, Bill, you're just barely coming on. You're barely coming in there. You need to speed up, Bill. I think that would help your points. If you're like me, though, you have trouble seeing the screen. Leanne, when she punches a bone, I mean, she really punches it. Junior Mint, one of the funniest episodes that ever aired. I love that show. Here we go. Question 14 coming up. Where does Elaine work most of the series? Vandelay Industries, Pendant Publishing, Kruger Industrial Smoothing, J. Peterman Catalog. Where does Elaine work? Vandelay, Pendant, Kruger, or J. Peterman? 2, 3, or 4. I just cleaned my glasses, but I swear it's like looking to a haze. Just take a guess, Leanne. I can't believe you didn't know that. That was a big part of the episode. Well, you guessed right. Erica Kirk is, yeah, that's why we're going to finish. I'm going to finish by 7:15, Melinda. That's why we're moving along. I could skip the questions. I might be able to speed it up a little bit. Y'all are doing so well. Who plays George Costanza on Seinfeld? Is it Wayne Knight, Tony Hale, Michael Richards, or Jason Alexander? Who plays George Costanza? Wayne Knight, Tony Hale, Michael Edwards, or Jason Alexander? I think we'll be finished by 7:15, Melinda. I want to see her too. What courage it must take for her to speak. So I've been praying for her. All right. Who plays George Costanza? Oh, yeah, we'll be finished. And I'm sure everybody gets it on. Yeah. Let me see if this works. No, it didn't work. Yeah, it did. Save some. What pet name does Jerry use for his girlfriend who likes talking dirty? Susan, Mulva, Dolores, or Carolyn? What pet name does Jerry use for his girlfriend, the one who likes to talk dirty? Susan, Mulva, Dolores, or Carolyn? Trivia on a Friday night. I'm telling you. Just makes you relax. Get your mind off some of the problems. Makes you think about something else. You get to listen to me talk. I mean, my God, what else could you ask for? I'm sure you probably could think of a few things. All right. Dolores, Melinda and Bill got it right. Leanne, you got it wrong. So, all right, let's move right along here. What kind of shirt does Jerry reluctantly wear on the Today Show? Is it a velvet blouse, a turtleneck, a puffy shirt, or a leopard print tee? What kind of shirt does Jerry reluctantly wear on the Today Show? This is another funny episode. Is it a velvet blouse, a turtleneck, a puffy shirt, leopard print tee? Bill, I think you're on a lag because you are showing up much later. So there must be a time delay, and you're on Facebook. Leanne's the only one on YouTube. So I'm just thinking out loud, wondering. Of course, you're at Lake Barkley. That shouldn't make any difference. Anyway, let's find out what this is. It's a puffy shirt. Everybody got it right. Moving right along, you see, yada, yada, yada is used in place of what? Profanity, names, excuses, details of a story. Did y'all not think I was going to be here on a Friday night? Did you think that you were going to get a robot? Yeah, it was a little bit lag, Bill, but you know, you're doing all right. You're still coming in. Looks like your answers are being recorded. Unless somehow it's penalizing you because of the lag on your points. I wouldn't start to address that. I wouldn't have a clue. Anyway, I hope not. Yada, yada, yada. Anybody got any big plans this weekend? Details of a story. Last weekend was so exciting. It took me a couple of days to rest up. All right. Here we go. Question 19. These pretzels are making me thirsty is a quote from which episode? The parking garage, the dealership, the boyfriend, the alternate side. This is kind of a trick question, y'all. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Which episode? Parking garage, dealership, the boyfriend, or the alternate side? More happy hours. I like the way you think, Bill. More happy hours. I'm with you there, bud. I hear voices coming through the wall. I really need help with that. All right. This is the question 19. It's the alternate side. Nobody got it right. Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that. Last question. Man hands refers to a woman Jerry dates who has what feature? Unusually large hands, strong handshake, hairy arms, or deep voice. This is one of the more difficult questions of the series. I saved it for last. No, I didn't. Yeah, I put it in here. Man hands. All right. I'm going to be interested to see who won this. I think I know, but we'll hold off and see. All right. Unusually large hands. This is true. All right. We're going to go to the leaderboard and see that Melinda won pretty handily, actually. Bill, you couldn't recover. You just couldn't recover. You came in late and you were slow. You were old and slow. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and playing. I really do appreciate it. I really do. And I'm going to work hard to make it better and faster and more entertaining. So I appreciate your help. I'll see you Monday. So have a great weekend and tell somebody you love them. Bye.